$219 a month. Toyota, let's go places.
All right, everyone, time to call your shot.
Jonas, what happened? Olivia took the Texans. You and I went with the Chiefs. Didn't work out.
And I mean, she's celebrating, doesn't even show up because she's like on a party boat somewhere, having the time of her life now that she's tied things up. It's just, the whole thing's a mess.
Extra reason for her tonight to celebrate. All right, next week, Vikings have the Cowboys on Sunday night. Olivia texted her answer. She says she likes Dallas. Jonas, what do you like?
I'm going to take Dallas as well, too. I mean, J.J. McCarthy had a decent bounce-back game, but I think the Cowboys are going to have a bounce-back game. I like Dallas here.
All right, looks like everyone's going for America's team, and Olivia and I will keep the lead. You can't catch up next week, sir.
I've got time. Everybody just relax. I got time.
Yeah, and you know what? Our time is up. That's the show. For Jonas Knox, I'm Mario Solis. Good luck making the list. The Channel 4 News starts right now.
NBC4 News starts now.
And right now, on the special edition of the NBC4 News, new rules and restrictions on Candy Cane Lane. The annual tradition in Torrance looks a little bit different this year. The city limiting the sale of food and drinks during the annual Sleep Hollow event. I'm Kathy Barra.
I'm Jonathan Gonzalez. Our Camilla Rambaldi joins live now from Torrance with more on those changes and a reaction from homeowners there. Camilla.
Hi, Jonathan and Kathy. The city of Torrance says that these vending guidelines are in place to ensure food safety. Some neighbors I spoke with out here today say they are not happy about the stricter rules. And despite these changes, they say that the holiday tradition here will continue. Every year, thousands of cars make their way through Reese Road here in Torrance to see the Seaside Holiday Lights display. Home after home is decked out for the famous annual Sleepy Hollow event put on by people who live here.
We have a front row seat to pretty much ground zero.
James Casal raised his 4 daughters here who are now grown up.
They had a great time, great experiences. Selling hot chocolate and churros and raising money for their various student activities.
And now there are some stricter rules from the city of Torrance when it comes to selling goods to visitors during the holiday event. Some neighbors say they are not happy about it.
This is just sad.
The city of Torrance says neighbors can only sell from inside their homes between 9 in the morning and 8 in the evening through December 31st with a permit. All food products must be labeled, ingredients listed, and the words "made in a home kitchen" featured in a 12-point font. No prepackaged goods are allowed to be sold, and homeowners could face fines of up to $500 for not complying.
And we've complied every year. But this year they said we can only sell from inside our house, which means we have to invite strangers into our house to sell. You know, I don't want to invite strangers in my house. I just don't think that's safe.
This is an issue neighbors say goes back to 2018 when the state allowed street vendors to sell at events like Sleepy Hollow. Last year, the Torrance City Council started the enforcement that prohibited outside food vendors from selling on the neighborhood sidewalks.
They had outside vendors coming in and people would set up food trucks and, down the street. And I think that's where neighbors got mad. But for them to apply the rules for residents, it's kind of crazy.
A statement from Torrance Mayor George Chen to NBC4 Today reads in part, the city of Torrance remains committed to supporting the Seaside Holiday Lights tradition while ensuring public health and safety for all attendees. The guidance regarding food vending reflects the city's ongoing proactive code enforcement efforts, which include compliance with state and local health regulations. Despite the changes, people who live here say they hope the holiday tradition will continue for years to come.
It's still a great celebration, so yeah, come on by and enjoy, and you have to go somewhere else maybe for hot chocolate or cookies, but that's okay too.
And there are also some parking restrictions in designated areas that are now in effect Friday through Sunday. So make sure to keep that in mind if you plan on coming out here to see the lights. We're live tonight in Torrance. Camilla Rambaldi, NBC4 News.
All right, Camilla, thank you. We're going to turn now to our weather as we give you a live look from Long Beach. We had a quiet weekend.
It's been really nice. Let's check in with meteorologist Stephanie Omo with a look at our first alert forecast. Stephanie.
That's right. Temperatures getting a little bit warmer, We're certainly going to feel it as we start up this new work week. But as we go over and check out the weather wall right behind me, here's a live picture of downtown LA where we're looking at a mostly clear sky. Temperatures right now at 54. It was Today we made it to 77. This is well above normal for this time of year. Temperatures right now freezing in Big Bear. We're at 30 degrees, 50 degrees currently in San Bernardino, 57 in West Covina, over in LAX currently at 61, 57 in Long Beach at the moment. Your hour-by-hour forecast. This is for Simi Valley, where temperatures here late tonight will be coming down into the lower 50s, especially during the overnight hours. And then by tomorrow morning, around 9 in the morning, temperatures will be right around 62. And by the afternoon hours, it's going to get a lot warmer. High pressure system is to thank for this warm up as it continues to sort of linger nearby, eventually moving overhead as we head into the coming days. So stay tuned. We'll go over how much warmer things will get across Southern California in just a few minutes. For now, back to you guys.
Stephanie, thank you. Breaking news in East LA. One person is dead after a man suspected of driving under the influence hit a pedestrian.
Our news Chopper 4 was over Whittier Boulevard and Williamson there in the East LA area around 7:30 tonight. CHP arrested that driver after conducting sobriety tests. The pedestrian was confirmed dead there at the scene. No word yet on that person's identity. And more breaking news now. A man was found stabbed in the restroom at a church in Pico Rivera. Firefighters and deputies responded to St. Francis Xavier Church around 7:45 this evening. Investigators say the man is not cooperating with them. They don't have any information yet about a suspect.
We are learning more about a police shooting in Anaheim. We first brought you this as breaking news last night at 11. The shooting happened around 9:30 in a home on Philadelphia Street, not too far from the Anaheim Packing District. A 19-year-old man was killed by an officer. A second man was hit by a less than lethal round. Police say a crowd that had gathered was, quote, unruly and ended up arresting 12 people. It's unclear what for and what exactly led up to that shooting.
And in Newport Beach tonight, the state and the city have started emergency repairs on an abandoned oil well that dates back to the 1920s. It's all happening around the clock near Marcus Avenue and 36th Street for the next 3 to 4 weeks. The goal is to fix a methane leak that has impacted several homes there along the Balboa Peninsula. Neighbors, though, they're being warned to prepare for noise.
Still ahead on the special edition of NBC4 News, Dick Van Dyke turns 100.